In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this kind of design where you have words spinning around a photograph where they go behind part of the picture, but also in front of part of the picture. Hi, I'm Danielle from Videos and Difficulted, and I'm here to help you add the fun to your business and get you seen by using tools like Canva and CapCut. So from my Canva home screen, I'm going to choose the videos section here, and then I'm going to go for a mobile video because I want to create a vertical video. I've added the photo I want to use to my design. So let me just resize the actual picture. I'm just going to pull the corners up and I'm just going to resize it so it fills that background, but it isn't actually placed on the background layer. So what I'm going to do is just position her so that she's exactly where I want her to be in that canvas. And then I'm going to create a second copy of this picture by just clicking the duplicate button here. So you can see that I've got two separate copies of exactly the same photo. Now with this new copy, I want to remove the background. So let's go up to Edit Photo, choose the BG remover, and it will then take the background away. So now you can see I have no background here, and I'm going to lay it back on top of that first layer so that you can't even tell there are two layers here. Now I'm going to add a third layer, which is my text. So I'm going to click text and choose a text box. And then I'm just going to put my text in. So it's going to say speaker, and then it's going to have a dash. And I'm going to write that 4 times so that it looks good when it's made into a circle. So I'm not going to worry about the size at the moment. I'll adjust the size in a minute. I'm going to make my circle first. So with that text selected, I'm going to choose Effects. Then at the bottom, go down to Curve and then move the curve slider along until my text forms a nice circle and it hasn't got any gaps in it. So I'm going to have it just about there. And now I can pull the corners, and now I can resize my text simply by making this circle the right size. So I'm going to make it nice and large, and I'm going to position it where I want it to be. So it's not going to go here over the top of her head. It's going to go here so that it actually goes around the back of her head. So I've got it in the right position. What I need to do now is push that text layer behind the top layer of the photo that has no background so that it's sandwiched in between those two picture layers. So if we choose position at the top and then on the left hand side go to layers, you'll see the layers that I've got. So I currently have my text on the top. I'm just going to drag that down so it's in between the two picture layers. And now you can see, because I've got the background removed on this photo here, you can see that that's covering up part of the text, but it's also revealing part of the text behind her head. So now, how do we get that text to show up on the top of her body, but behind her arms? Well, it's really simple. We just need to go back to that background remover tool. So with your top layer, that photo that has the background removed, with that one selected, go back to Edit Photo, and go back to the background remover, because now you've got some extra options. You can choose to erase more of the picture, or you can choose to restore some of the picture. So we're going to erase. I'm just going to increase my brush size a bit. And basically you want to erase wherever you want your words to be visible, because we're erasing this top layer so it shows the layer behind, which is now our words. So if I just do this over here on the front of her body, just do this section right here, and it doesn't matter if you erase too much because you've still got that background picture of her still there. I can go and check what it looks like. So let's click this little arrow next to where it says background remover. That will take us back, and now you can see the words through. So what I want to do is a bit more erasing here on the left and the right. So let me go back to background remover, and I'm just going to carry on erasing. Okay, so this is actually all I have left of that top layer. And if I now go back to my design, you'll see that those words are now perfectly viewable through, like on top of her body, but behind her arms. So the last thing to do now is to select that middle layer with your words, which is, so we go back to position, choose that text layer, and then go to animate at the top. And then if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see you've got a rotate option here. So add that rotate animation. And then up here at the top right of your design, you can actually just press play and you can see how your finished video looks. Now, by default, it will only last for 5 seconds. If you want it to last for longer, then go down here at the bottom of your design and pull out that thumbnail. So can you see it's enlarging it and lengthening the length of your video? So now mine's going to last for 12 seconds. So you can completely choose the length of your video, and you could also add audio right here in Canva, or you could do that when you upload it to whichever platform you're going to use if it supports that feature. When you're completely done with your design in Canva, choose the share button and make sure that after you've chosen download, it is set to be an MP4 video, and then everything will work exactly as it should. If you're a Canva geek like me, then why not get my regular emails with tips and hints to help you make the most out of your Canva subscription? The link is below this video.